The title says it all. Let's get into it. This is it. I'm calling it. This is the year we finally get a full, proper, system-wide dark mode for Chrome OS. This is the year. I'm not messing around. I'm not playing. That's it. That's enough. We have constantly been teased, poked, prodded, taunted, flouted upon. You know, we have. Those flautists, they've been flaunting at us. And all kinds of dark modes have been promised. They've been rumoured. They've been just round the corner. All kinds of flags are available. You can go into the flags, turn on some dark stuff, but it's not dark mode, not yet. I am putting my foot down. My foot is firmly down. Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, every other major operating system in the entire world has had dark mode for ages now. It's time. This is, in my humble but correct opinion, the most basic usability feature still missing from Chrome OS. And you don't even have to turn the Chrome browser dark. There are extensions like Dark Reader doing that perfectly already. Just like I say, turn dark the system window, the file manager, the... I'm okay. And I respect it must be harder than I thought. Because for a guy like me who hasn't done software development, I think surely just you change some zeros to ones, some ones to zeros, voila, dark mode. But since it's taken this long, I fully respect that it must be more challenging than that. But this is it. You listen here. I am right now staking my frankly enormous reputation on it. Dark mode is coming this year, folks. Over the years, we've seen Chromeboxes, Chromebits, Chromebases, and frankly, I just want to keep seeing Chromebooks experimenting with unusual form factors. You never know what stupid design might end up being actually a pretty good idea. Convertible laptops weren't that cool a few years ago, weren't that vogue. But Chromebooks have done a lot to push the 2-in-1, and now everything's a 2-in-1. Huh? I'm a 2-in-1. Look. I'll show you later. But the concept of a Chromebook is still so new. Why should a 2-in-1 be its final form? How many forms did Cell have? Like loads. So I want to see manufacturers just keep on innovating. A Chrome OS phone, a foldable tablet, a Chromebook Fitbit, a Chrome chip in our brains. You know, I just want to see something come out this year that makes us all go, huh, well, I don't want that, but I respect it. This might sound a little fanciful, a little too hopeful, but I really want to see a fully featured, cloud-powered app that's designed specifically with Chromebooks in mind. If a leader in professional software like Adobe, for instance, truly entered the cloud computing space, then all of our dreams for the Chrome OS ecosystem just come true. You know, because with the technology today, it's so easy to imagine DaVinci Resolve or Pro Tools running on a Chromebook. Why not? But somebody has to lead the way and make it happen. So I'm holding my breath for an accessible, professional program for consumers that uses the cloud for its grunt power. Android apps and WeVideo are great, but at some point we've got to start seeing the first-class software on Windows and Macs really arrive on Chromebooks. And I think it's time. Chromebooks have never been more popular. Look at this chart. Of course, that's mostly thanks to my videos. Obviously. So I reckon either businesses like Adobe will start developing flagship software for Chrome OS themselves, or if they're too slow, I reckon in a few years' time I can imagine game streaming platforms like Stadia just expanding beyond games to other types of software, and Bob's your uncle. We shall see. Alright, check this out. In 2013, the Chromebook Pixel was launched. In 2015, the Chromebook Pixel Mark II. In 2017, the Pixelbook. In 2019, the Pixelbook Go. Do you see it? Do you see what year is it? What year is it now? It's 2021 now. Yeah. You see it, don't you? It'd be cool as a cool cucumber to see a Pixelbook 2 or a Pixelbook Go 2 this year. These made by Google Chromebooks haven't always been the best options out there, especially when it comes to sheer value, but they've always been really refined, quality Chromebooks that leave a high bar, a high standard, a high watermark, pick any of the three above, for third-party builders to strive towards. And I think it's just good and healthy to see Google put their hardware where their software mouth is and produce these high-quality Chromebooks, which at the very least make MacBook hipsters sit up and take Chrome OS more seriously. That's all we want, is for you to take us seriously. Maybe get a coffee with us. Be our friend. And the hardware in all of Google's Chromebooks has been stellar so far, so I'm sure most of you would agree that in a new Pixelbook, we wouldn't want to see that many changes, just a few tweaks here and there, and an updated processor, which leads me to number one. Despite my hopes for the future of the cloud, it's still really significant to have a great chip in your computer, something that's fast, efficient, and brilliantly optimized. Yes, like Apple's M1 chips. You've probably all heard of those, but if you haven't, they're the new CPUs from Apple powering all the latest Macs and MacBooks and Macettes. And PCs and Chromebooks have every reason to feel entirely red in the face with envy right now. They should have steam coming out their ears, they should. Because those M1s are good, basically. It's just clear that when a processor is designed from the ground up, specifically for the type of computer it's going to be running, one can achieve wonderful things. And these M1 chips aren't just fast, they're efficient, which means less heat and less battery consumption. I know what you want in a computer. I know you like to sit in front of the TV naked, a laptop on your bare legs, and you don't want something that's going to heat up and burn you. You want something that runs nice and cool. I know. I've seen you. I live in your spare room. I'm there right now. Don't look. It's super now having the option in Chromebooks of AMD processors as well as Intel, Qualcomm, MediaTek stuff. But if Google can produce something that's specifically brilliant for Chrome OS and Android, then that's when things start to get exciting. And if any of the rumors from the last few years are true, then we could well see such a CPU from Google this year. If not for Chromebooks, then at least for Android phones, which would be a good stepping stone to Chrome. Rumors are, however, that it could be a chip made by Samsung based on their Exynos chips, which are fine and good, and I'm sure they could do something great with it, but I wouldn't expect something mind-blowing right out of the gate. It took Apple a long time to get to the M1. I was there. The M stands for Medina. Well, there we are. That's what I think anyway. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. Unless Google goes through on their threat to leave Australia, in which case I'll have to talk about Safari books or Edge books instead. Ah well. Bye!